Welcome. Today we're diving into something quite special. You sent us Text Collé, a poem by MOHA Oulhaj, a soldier poet.
Yes, a really powerful piece. He wrote quite a few poems, didn't he, during his service in the Moroccan Sahara?
Right. And this one, it seems to really zero in on his longing for family back home, his son, Mustafa, his sisters, his mother.
Absolutely. And there's this fascinating cultural layer, too. You mentioned the Berber tradition,
Seyyeti tersi irrateli.
which means basically that something said isn't truly real, doesn't fully exist until it's sung.
Exactly. So a poem like this is meant to be performed, sung. It adds another dimension, doesn't it? Makes it even more personal.
It really does. So our mission, if you like, is to explore the layers here, the emotion, the cultural backdrop in these verses.
Okay, let's start at the beginning. He says, J'implore votre mansuétude aux compagnons du prophète. He's calling for help.
Yes, specifically to the Prophet's companions, figures deeply respected in Islam. And then the line, Je suis entravé devant vous par un fil de soie comme un mouton.
Bound by a silk thread, like a sheep. That imagery. Wow.
It's striking, isn't it? Silk is fragile, yet it binds him.
Suggests maybe the constraint isn't brute force, but something else? Circumstance, duty, longing itself?
Could be. Something inescapable, even if it seems delicate. Then there's a shift, a sort of hope emerges.
Ah, the part about wings. Si les saints me protègent.
Right. Quand j'attendrai les hauteurs escarpées des ailes me pousseront, je survolerai les crêtes des montagnes.
So if he has this spiritual protection from these saints, who are important figures in Moroccan folk Islam too, he feels he could literally fly over the mountains, overcome the separation.
It's this powerful image of faith providing a path, transcending physical barriers.
And then he addresses someone directly, J'ouvre ta bouche en t'invoquant le premier. The first one.
Who could that be? Given the context, maybe God or a primary saint.
And he implores this first one to ouvrir toutes les portes que tu as fermées. The closed doors.
Represents the obstacles, surely. The things keeping him away, preventing his return.
Yeah, that makes sense. Then the feeling of homesickness really hits hard.
Absolutely. Que ma bouche reprenne la parole en chantant. Apporte-moi les anecdotes et fais le tour des contes.
He wants stories, news, just connection. He even says, car je te rajoute de la solitude cette année encore.
He feels he's adding to someone's loneliness by being away.
It's deeply felt. And then mentioning his mother, brother, sisters weeping, car entre nous point de nouvelles. That lack of news is agonizing.
And he pinpoints the distance geographically, mentioning Tamthrias, and how news can't cross the Gué de Brija ni de Hemouti.
It makes the separation so concrete, so real, you can almost picture the landscape keeping them apart.
Then there's this very intense part addressed to Fadma Oussa la recluse.
Yes, toi qui j'ai partout causé des cicatrices, and toi qui j'ai abîmé le foie de chagrin.
He acknowledges causing her pain, deep pain, liver damage from sorrows, is how it translates, roughly. It's visceral.
It is, and the plea, jette ton fichu et parcours le pays pour trouver ton moha. Throw off your headscarf. Search for me. Such intimacy, such regret, and this desperate hope she'll come find him. It suggests a really profound connection.
A complex one, perhaps, full of shared history and maybe some pain he feels responsible for.
Then he gets into these everyday memories, the simple things he misses.
Like visiting her chaque matin, et qui arrivait le soir chez toi, abîmant l'herbe du chemin. Just the act of walking that path so often, it wore down the grass.
Yeah, those small details. And asking, le brave mangera-t-il encore chez vous un jour, et boira-t-il encore une fois chez vous? Will he ever share a meal with them again?
Bavardera-t-il encore un jour avec les enfants de maman? Just talking with the family's children, it's the mundane moments that become precious when they're lost.
Exactly. Then a quite profound reflection near the end.
Addressing his sisters. Oh, sœurs, séparés malgré nous, pardonnons-nous, let's forgive each other.
And acknowledging that death isn't just about war. Il y a la mort, il y a la vie. Ne crois plus que seule la poudre et les mines tuent, ni les obus, ni quelque accident, ni l'avion.
It's a broader perspective on life's fragility. Loss can come in many forms, not just on the battlefield. It feels like wisdom gained through hard experience.
A call for understanding, maybe.
Yeah.
And forgiveness.
I think so. And it leads into the final lines, a sense of, well, fate, maybe?
Ce qui m'est écrit de mes pas, je l'atteindrai. What is written for me, I will reach it with my steps.
Acceptance, coupled with a prayer. Et que de tout péché Dieu me préserve. May God keep me from all sin.
So it ends on this note of faith and acceptance of whatever destiny holds.
Yeah, it brings a kind of closure, doesn't it, after all that raw emotion?
It really does. So summing up this poem, Text Colle, it's just such a personal window, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Into a soldier's heart far from home.
Absolutely. Highlighting those universal feelings, the longing, the hope, the strength of family, ties all within that specific Berber cultural context where song gives it life.
Makes you think, doesn't it? How this intensely personal piece from a particular time and place still speaks to that shared human experience of separation, of yearning.
Definitely. And it prompts the question, what other powerful stories, what deep emotions are captured in the songs and poems of people everywhere in all sorts of different situations? What are we maybe missing if we don't listen closely?